Hello everybody, NoukonNeko here to play some more Genshin Impact. Yeah, it's been an interesting day yesterday. I was kind of expecting to play a little bit of Genshin and kind of switching over to Elden Ring, but man, like I got stuck into a really long storyline and I just decided to just keep going with it. But yeah, so hopefully today, since I did a lot of the story, hopefully I could kind of play a little bit of Genshin then switch over to Elden Ring. Hopefully it won't be too long. I at least want to put 1 hour into Genshin, probably like hour and a half max, and then an hour and a half on Elden Ring. Trying to make it as even as possible, but we shall see.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Yeah, let me go ahead and switch the audio. I think you guys already heard the game already. You want to play Genshin Impact, but you can't. You can't. Why not? Why can't you play Genshin Impact? Like, it's on like consoles, PC, mobile devices. Should be kind of almost, and it's free, so should be available for everybody. Is there like some kind of restriction from where you're at? So I do missions while I'm talking. Your PS4 is missing. Well, the one thing I will say is I feel like old gen consoles don't really play Genshin too well. I think it's too unoptimized for the. If you have like a PS5 or like the newest, the Xbox Series X, that would probably be not so bad. It's mainly whether your console has an SSD drive or not. This makes a big difference in loading. There's just so much loading in the older gen consoles. I tried it. It just PC loads faster, but that's probably because I have a better hard drive on my PC than on my old gen consoles. But oddly, I feel like stuff like on my iPhone and Android device loads a bit faster. The gameplay doesn't feel as smooth itself, but like transitioning and loading the game stuff, I can get into the game faster on my mobile devices than I can on my PC. I think maybe with my new gen, I don't have a PS5 Obviously, I forgot that the game doesn't support Xbox, just PlayStation. But if I had a PS5, sometimes I wonder whether it would play smoother than my PC. It's actually the first time I've seen that kitty in the box icon. Oh, I really don't like this commission right here. In this commission, I have to kind of do a lot of back and forth thing. But there is one thing I do want to complain about the Android version of the game. So it's weird, but iOS supports controllers. You could literally play with your PS4 controller on your iPhone, play Genshin on your iPhone with the PS4 controller. You can do that, but apparently, even though you could connect your PS4 controller to Android, it's not supported. You can't actually control Genshin characters with your PS4 controller. You could probably control other games with your PS4 controller, but not Genshin. So I will admit there is that one flaw on mobile for Android users specifically, which has always been a weird thing to me. Gotta hand him some ingredients. Oh, but the sign. Here you go. Okay. And then we have to go back. So what I also find interesting is for people who hasn't played Genshin before, when you first play Genshin, you're gonna feel like there's so much you can do in the game. There's a lot of things to do. It can be kind of overwhelming sometimes, actually. But eventually, when you catch up, you're gonna realize you're gonna have to start wait like months for like some good content to appear. Especially if you don't really like the events. The events are kind of like filler episodes for Genshin. But I mean, I have some friends who, they started Genshin. They liked it initially, but now they kind of starting to feel kind of bored because there's nothing else to do if the new content comes out. And apparently, they're just not happy with the events. But anyways, I guess my point is, if you do start playing Genshin, don't feel like you need to rush through the game and just kind of take your time. Hopefully the content will come out faster than you could catch up to it. But I think a lot more enjoyable when you also have things to explore. That's right, I forgot to switch my team back.
In the name of the Prinzessin.
Yeah, usually I try to have one of each element in my team. Especially it's important to have Electro in this region because it is a region all about Electro. So a lot of puzzles kind of require electricity
Can't catch me.
to activate. Out of curiosity, what kind of phone do you have? Do you have Android or do you have iPhones?
Whirling snow.
Oh no.
Take flight.
No way. I think it went back up. I should have just went on top. Oh well. There's no easy way to get back up, is there? Let's check if this does anything. Yeah, nope. I'm just gonna have to teleport back up to the top. Oh, you have an iPhone. Then yeah, you can play the game pretty well on the iPhone. Just hook up your PlayStation controller to it. Because every single PlayStation controller is be kind of considered like a Bluetooth. I've done it sometimes. Say like whenever I did mention how I was able to load into like the phone quicker than my PC. So sometimes when I need to do something really quick in Genshin, I would use my phone instead of my PC. I have to do all of it again, even though I kind of dispersed both of it. Okay. I guess I don't know. Question is, would it have been better?
Busted.
Would it have been better for me to climb up the mountain just to get that one slime, or was it better for me just to start back at the top and I'm gonna go down again? Visage. So I'm assuming Visage is a horror game from the way you're describing it. Yeah, I never heard of it before. Maybe I have, but I haven't heard much about it. Yeah, if there's a horror game that can actually scare me, that'd be interesting. I feel like horror games and horror movies nowadays aren't too scary for me. It's kind of funny because back then when I was younger, I used to be quite a scaredy cat. I used to scare of everything. I used to be scared of the dark. But you know, eventually when I got older, I kind of learned to face my fears, and ever since I kind of started, like, you know, put myself in situation I would be scared and got used to it, I stopped being scared of them. But the weird thing is, say like, you know, I'm scared of dark. I put myself in a dark room for a really long time, get used to it, get very comfortable with it. Like stuff like scary movies and stuff are just less scarier. Need to continue going that way. And it's not that I'm gonna be like totally unfazed when I play horror games. Things that's, you know, that trying to jump scares you or surprise you, I will still be surprised. I just wouldn't be like scared, I guess. Being scared and being surprised are two very different things.
By royal decree, whirling snow.
Oh, you're at Tanuki. You. Over there. Right there. I'm busy. I'll be right back.
Here comes the catch. Odds reveal. Take flight.
Where did that little guy go? Must be here. No? Hmm? Is it really not this one?
By royal decree.
What? Where are you shooting? Dang it, I lost track of that little guy when find those those rune stuff. Oh well, I guess I'll find him later. I do see a chest that I should probably try to open. Do this very quick.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, one thing I need to practice or do more often is I just need to explore more often. When you see things
Odds reveal by
that you haven't done before, you should just go ahead and do them. Because the chances of you remembering to do them later is going to be really low, because there's always a lot of things you could definitely do.
busted. My apologies. Collecting rare and exquisite treasures. Yes, this seems suitably sophisticated.
It's on Xbox. Side, I don't know about PC or PlayStation. Interesting. Yeah, I'll take a peek at it later. See, look at the trailer. I think it's, since horror games don't really like scare me as much, people don't really care for horror games. It's kind of weird, right? You would think that, if you're scared, then you wouldn't want to play horror games. Some people enjoy that kind of like experiencing those kind of emotion. It's almost like a thrill for them, right? It's almost like getting on like a scary ride in the amusement park. Gonna head to bed at school for tomorrow. See ya. Okay, yeah. Have a good night. Yeah, I'll see you around. Yeah, next time. Material Gowari Oral? I'm not sure what you're trying to say. And yeah, hello. And nice for you to be here. I think you're new here, right? I don't think I've seen you before. If you were, then I'm sorry. I'm usually pretty bad at remembering things. But what's nice is even if I don't remember now, I definitely would remember you next time. I don't forget twice. At least I hope I don't.
Game's up. Fun's over.
Ouch.
Gotcha.
Ouch.
Take flight.
Okay, I think I got my commissions done. Yaka main. Yes, I am a Yaka main. You will mainly see me use her most of the time when I'm in the overworld. Sometimes when when I'm like doing Spiral Abyss or doing hard difficulty stuff, then you start seeing me actually use Eula and Raiden more. For the longest time, I've been using like Ayaka, the sync show, for most of the things I do. But since Yelan came out, and I know like people are kind of calling her like the sync show 2.0, I wasn't initially planning to get her because I was like, oh, if I have sync show, why do I need her? But after trying it out, I did really enjoy using her, so kind of went for it. And so far, I think it was worth it. I need to spend a little bit more resin. I also need to turn this in.
Add Astra. Thank you for
We
completing.
got rid of
today's
Mixer
missions.
2,
Here's your
3
reward.
years ago. Yeah, we did. Back then, I used to actually... most of my viewer base were actually from Mixer. I started with Mixer first, right? Then I found a way to stream to Mixer and YouTube and Twitch all at the same time. I started doing that. Started building a following on the other two platforms. Not as much as Mixer. I had quite a bit of Mixer. And the funny thing was, back then when I was on Mixer, I did not have, obviously didn't have a Vtuber avatar back then. And then I also didn't do any commentary. I was just playing games and streaming whatever I was playing. And that, because I was just one of the few people there, I just had people pop me up and follow me there. But yeah, it's too bad it's gone. Well, it's not totally gone. It transferred to Facebook. But yeah, like when it transferred to Facebook, I didn't start bother with that. I kind of that's it. I let's just say I don't like using Facebook as much. So when I went over there, I just kind of cut my ties. Let's see. 24. I need to spend this on something, and I think I will spend it not on here. I'm looking for the other weapon dungeon. Is it over here? This one? No, not that one. Be quicker. Yeah, I'm trying to go for this one because you need this material for the new bow that just came out in the event. And you know what's weird thing? The weird thing was I actually had a bigger Twitch following than I did have a YouTube following. Like, I almost had like I had double digits on YouTube for a long time, like low double digits, right? But for some reason recently, I think it was it after. I think it was after you start using my like YouTuber avatar, start talking a bit more. I started kind of growing more on YouTube, and now I have more YouTube followers than I do Twitch. So that's interesting, right? But I also think it really depends on the games I play. I feel like I tend to have more people watching me play, watching me on Twitch if I'm playing first-person shooter games like Destiny, Overwatch, Halo, those kind of games, right? But then when I was playing like third-person games like Genshin, Elden Ring, and stuff like that, I think I started to get more followings on YouTube more. I guess people kind of follow the platforms kind of based on certain games. Okay, wait. I need ice and fire. I haven't been in this domain for a long time. I don't have pyro, but I probably don't need it. I'll just try it with this party, see how it goes. Okay, so this is the electro area.
There you are, eavesdrop.
Oh wow, I got cut off.
Here comes the catch. By royal decree. Whirling snow.
What? Oh, she died. Wait, she died or just disappeared? Okay, maybe she just died. Oh no, she disappeared? Or is that a new one? Yeah, there's a new one right here.
Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey.
What?
Look at me.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad, but I do think if I had Venti, that would have been a lot more easier. Okay. Think we're good with that. I already obviously burnt most of my resin already, so I think we are good to continue the current event. 17 more days. You know, I teleported out from the event and just trying to remember how do you get back in? That's the rewards. Here. I have to go to Chasm. Chasm. Over here? Oh, that's right. We went there and we fell in the hole. I didn't realize this is how you had to go there to go back in. It's funny. The story, if you missed it, the story is where I'm at right now is you're kind of stuck. It's almost as if you are, or you're just stuck, right? You're just stuck in a place and you can't get out. With a group of people and you're trying to figure out a way to get out, find clues, and you find out that things are kind of not normal down there. So even though I'm technically out in the world, technically I'm not supposed to be out in the world. I'm supposed to be still stuck down here. But because of being annoying to, there are things you need to do outside to let you kind of go out.
Wait, where are we?
So I guess, yeah, the next story just started right away. We're still underground. Paimon, are you feeling better?
Yep, way better. Paimon just got a little fright because she's never seen a crazy place like this before. Who would have thought the best guide in all of Tibet could end up so out of their depth?
Fatigue or fear. Fatigue and fear are normal. I'll always be with you, Paimon. Fatigue and fear are normal.
Yeah. So anyway, Paimon just had the weirdest dream. There were cattle mooing constantly. Yeah, just like that. Aw, Ushi, were you looking after Paimon?
Looks like Xiao's still sleeping. Oh, he's awake now.
Traveler, it looks like the Conqueror of Demons is awake.
How do you feel?
I'm fine. Don't worry. The karma I carry is dangerous to humans. Keep your distance.
I didn't know it was that dangerous. How is it dangerous? Is it like bad luck or something that happens?
Well, I have Adepti blood in me, so I wouldn't worry too much.
Even so,
What happened while Paimon was sleeping? How did Xiao get here?
You're sleeping the whole time that happened?
with a little help, I was able to find my way here.
Yeah, I think Paimon was sleeping. It's funny because I'm used to Paimon just being with me all the time.
Conqueror of Demons, could you tell us what happened before you joined us?
No need to be so formal. Just call me Xiao.
Oh, sure.
You know, sometimes I do wish there was a way to kind of view my like dialogue history, and just in case I accidentally skip something. I didn't mean to. I kind of thought I was hitting button to go to, you know, continue the dialogue, but it selected something.
It was a senseless battle. I came here looking for someone, but when I found them, they weren't anything like how I expected.
Madam Ping says that you usually base yourself at Wangshu Inn to guard the main road through Dihua Marsh. It's unusual for you to go looking for someone yourself. Are they an Adeptus?
I'm looking for a yaksha called Bosacius.
Narayaksha? Sure heard that name somewhere before.
Bosacius? Is that one of the 5 yakshas? Like you? I thought that you were the only one left. Aren't the other 4... gone from the world?
You could say that. But Bosacius's body is the only one that was never found. Yakshas deal with God's remains all the time, and we become tainted by karma. Over time, it inevitably drives us to madness. The last time I saw Bosacius, it was the day he lost his mind. He left. No one knew where he went, and I never heard from him again. But Bosacius was the eldest of us. He once told us, as Yakshas we will experience countless wars. Whether we live or die, we must promise to take care of each other, and know each other's fate to the very end.
Did he forget his promise because he lost his sanity?
It's possible, but I did not. I am the sole survivor. So it is my duty to find out the fates of the others.
What made you come to the chasm? Did you hear something about Bosacius being here?
Did you know that 500 years ago, the beasts of Conria invaded the chasm?
Heard a thing or two.
That war lasted a long time. It is said that in the midst of the battle, a brave Yaksha was seen putting up a heroic fight. But no one knew the Yaksha's name.
But there were many more than 5 yakshas in total, so there's no guarantee it was Bosacius.
Wow. But you must think it was probably him if you came here to investigate, right?
I am by no means certain, and I didn't have any other clues except for this one. But Bosacius was proud. If he had taken part in that war, he would have announced his name. So at first, I thought the nameless Yaksha couldn't be him.
You found Bosacius?
Wait, so it was Bosacius you were fighting with? Did he injure you?
Yes.
No way!
The invasion of monsters from Conria, the battle in the chasm, and Yelan's ancestor. I have a feeling that somehow these are all connected. Life is full of coincidences, but this is too much of a coincidence. Could this all be related to the fantastic compass mentioned in the will, too?
What will?
Oh, right. I came here because of a will. Maybe it's not something you've come across much before, but both mortals and adepti sometimes write out their final wishes so somebody else will carry them out after they've passed. It's known as a last will and testament.
And this can be done at any time?
Whoa, whoa! You wanna write a will? Now?
It was no accident that you saw my illusion that day. This place used your desire to find me to create a trap that you would willingly walk into. Pure deception is easy to spot, but the truth laced with lies can be a fatal combination. What you heard were really things that I said. It made sure you heard my real voice to create panic. This one-way communication was the bait. If we hadn't managed to get in touch through the spatial rift, we may well have lost someone by now. Rather than murdering in cold blood, this space seems more intent on consuming souls.
How is this even possible?
Our opponent is very clever. It is not safe to stay here. Everyone, whether I accomplish what I came here to do or not, I must find a way to get you out safely. I rejoined to warn you that it's extremely dangerous here. If you stay here too long, this space may well devour you.
But how do you know?
What happens if we get devoured?
You might become a shadow of your former self, wandering the underground like a lost soul.
Sounds like you saw them too.
Yelan, you're back.
I've been back a while. I was listening to the conversation. I've seen some strange things here too. Objects that shouldn't be here. Strange figures appearing, then vanishing. I don't think any of it is real.
So they're just illusions?
At first, I had the same thought, but it's not that simple. There may come a day when these illusions become real and attack you.
That's problematic.
From what you were saying a moment ago, it sounds like you know a way out of here.
I can't say for sure. It's just a guess. As Yanfei said, this space is chaotic and unstable, but it has its weaknesses. By attacking the point where both spaces connect, I was able to create a rift and move from one to the other. So, if I use all the energy I have, I may be able to tear a passage out of this chaotic space.
Really? So powerful attacks can affect the space itself. I had wondered if that was a possibility.
Whoa, 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 whoa. But what do you mean by all the energy you have?
I mean, it will take everything I've got.
Wait a minute. When you said you were gonna get us out safely, you mean you're gonna stay here?
You can't be serious.
I saw Bosacius underground. That's when I realized the horror of this place. A single blast can only create a very small opening. To send you back to the outside world, I may need to continuously channel power in order to keep the tunnel open. I know how to fight to the bitter end. I can do this.
But if this takes all the energy you have, you'll...
No. No way. Even if what you're saying is true, I can't agree to this.
Paimon neither! It's not much of an escape plan if we gotta leave someone behind.
We should leave together.
It's only a good or bad plan if there are other options to compare it to. But that's not the situation we're in right now. I doubt you'd still be stuck here if anyone had a better idea.
But can you be certain that your plan will work?
I cannot.
What is wrong with you? You can't bet your life on something if you don't even know it's gonna work. It's not worth it.
To conclude, I'm not agreeing to this plan.
What if I told you, this is my last will?
That's your strategy, huh? No offense, but we have no guarantee this plan of yours will succeed, or even that it's safe. You said it yourself. Yakshas pose a danger to humans. You really expect us to accept your self-righteous plan just because you say so?
The battlefield is a treacherous place. Every opportunity you take, you put everything on the line for. If you fear sacrifice and failure, you can never be victorious.
I've been in my fair share of treacherous battles, so I know full well that you never bring up extreme measures like this until the very, very end. You say these things in the hope that we will understand and accept them. But if you don't even know that your self-sacrifice is going to pay off, all you're doing is hurting morale. Besides, if you were really so determined to end it all, you wouldn't have given us the opportunity to share our opinions. You think you're oh so cold and ruthless, but I'm not buying it. And anyway, losing one of us so the rest can escape? Some victory that is.
Yelan, don't be so harsh.
Point is, it's not time for drastic measures yet. It's possible there's a hidden passage leading to the exit that we just haven't discovered.
What if there isn't? Or if we don't find it? And in the end, I'm so weak that I don't have the strength left to sacrifice myself. What do you propose we do then?
As things stand, there's no difference between sacrificing you and trying to find another way out, in terms of the likelihood of success. If we can't say that one strategy is better than the other, we certainly shouldn't be rushing into a risky course of action.
The atmosphere is so tense. What should I do?
Did someone say a strong enough strike can break us out of this place? Yeah, that's right. I heard ya. No one's staying behind to let anyone else out, all right? Enough talk. It's time for action! Come on, whatever you are! Let's see how long you manage to keep us trapped in here after I'm finished with you!
I wonder if Itsu can actually pull this off.
Easy now.
He's actually a pretty strong person, especially when he's serious.
Have a taste of this! Whew, okay, so I didn't tear the whole place down. But check it out, new path. If you need a hero, I'm the man for the job.
Wow, it took him all his energy.
Should have seen this coming.
Huh?
Why do you always have to do things like this?
Shinobu,
What happened to Ito? Did he pass out?
The boss used up all his strength in one punch. Maybe that's the reason he managed to tear open a passage.
Let me see if there's any way I can stabilize it.
he did this because he heard us arguing, right?
The thing with Boss is, he just can't stand conflict between teammates. Whenever we get into an argument in the Arataki gang, he always goes and does something shocking to calm everyone down. Today, he's done it again. He may not have known you for very long, but when he said he sees everyone as part of the same team, he truly means that. Another thing with Boss is, he hates it when other people sacrifice themselves, but he always seems to end up doing it himself. That said, there's a slight distinction to be made with him. When he does things like this, he doesn't really think he's sacrificing himself, because he genuinely believes that he's strong enough to defeat any obstacle he's facing.
Giant ego alert! And wasn't he just doing the same thing Xiao suggested? So stupid.
Why didn't you try to stop him?
The boss is hardly open to persuasion. Besides, he always acts without thinking. There's no doubt that he really thought he was about to solve everything in one hit. It's not just him either. The other guys in the Arataki gang are more or less the same. That's why they need someone like me to clean up after them. I couldn't stop him if I tried, so I might as well just let him do his thing. Besides, often his harebrained intuition is surprisingly on point. We might punch our way out of here yet.
Ito, please tell Paimon you're okay.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. You have nothing to apologize for. Both you and Yelan made some very good points. Still, if this was an Arataki gang issue and you were one of our members, I have to say I'd side with Yelan on this one. The boss definitely wasn't sacrificing himself. He firmly believed that we'd be able to find a way out through the passage he opened up, and he's certainly not expecting to be left behind. Everyone's important. We have to support each other if we're going to get out of here. Your survival is of huge importance to some people. No, to a whole lot of people.
Aw, Shinobu.
Everyone, let's all do our best to try and find a way out. There's still a chance. I'm sure we can escape. Leave the boss to me. Don't worry.
Everyone, it seems this passage doesn't lead to the outside world, but deeper inside.
What the? So Ito's efforts were in vain?
Exactly.
No, it's still worth exploring. I'll go and take a look first.
Aha, I see. I'm with you.
What?
So far, I still haven't found the thing I came looking for. That magical device, remember?
Yeah, the magical compass.
If this domain has the power to project our imaginations or the things we're searching for into reality, well, maybe I can use that to my advantage to track it down.
Oh, right! No wonder she keeps telling us to keep going. If it's a magical device, it must be super powerful.
Well, I can't guarantee that, but it's worth a try.
I will find a way.
Wait,
Let him go. But if you're planning on going into that domain too, then come with me. After all, I'm just a lawyer. We'll be safer if we team up. By the way, you and Xiao seem pretty close, huh? Yelan got a bit worked up just now, so I just wanted to apologize on her behalf. I have to say though, if Yelan hadn't spoken out like she did, I'm not sure she would have gotten through to him. Also, self-sacrifice is something Yelan feels strongly about. She tried to stop whoever it was. From what I know, she's lost comrades in the line of duty before, and then was rescued herself. Maybe being a survivor is what makes her so against seeing other people sacrifice themselves. How can things ever be the same again, knowing that your life was saved when others weren't? In a way, salvation can also be a burden. If I were her, I'm not sure I would have done anything different. Oh, wait, 1 second. I'll be right there. Yeah!
a barrier?
Right, that's much safer. Since Ito can't fight right now, I've cast a spell to protect you guys.
Thank you, Senpai. Please, be careful.
I forgot that that Yanfei was her teacher at one point.
We will. Same to you. All right, Traveler, let's go.
Still probably talk to
Don't
them.
worry. Ushi and I know how to take care of the boss. I think I can speak for both of us in saying it's not our first rodeo. Go on, get out of here. And be careful.
Right. I guess I'm going ahead over there. Oh, it is a domain. Looks like there's no recommendations, so I can take any character.
What's this?
What a weird and wonderful scene.
Look at that huge disc in the distance. Hold on. Is that the fantastic compass?
That's a very big compass. Even bigger than our heads combined?
What? That's the best description you can come up with? It's way, way bigger than that!
Huh. Well, it seems our theory checked out. In my humble legal opinion, that's almost certainly the magical device I've been looking for. It really showed up. But if this really is the fantastic compass, it's so huge! How the heck am I gonna lug that back to my office? I mean, come on, Yanfei. Don't give up now. Let's investigate the area first. What the... Are they treasure hoarders?
What are the treasure hoarders doing here?
They look familiar. Oh yeah, I bumped into these rapscallions a few days ago.
Oh, using her. They're forcing me to use her, but okay. Wait, there's something over there. Am I supposed to grab it? Oh, I can't grab it.
Boom boom!
Jab and cross.
There's a smaller disc here. Judging from the appearance and design... In all likelihood, this is the fantastic compass. Why is there a small version of the fantastic compass stuck in the ground? What's it for? Boom boom!
Definitely feels weird not being able to use my characters.
Time for your arraignment!
I mean, my character was with her, so I don't know why I... There you go.
Easy peasy. Just like last time.
Like last time.
You know, when I ran into them before, I was working on a big commercial case. The defendant hired them to attack me, just to get back at me.
Being a legal advisor sounds tough.
Happens all the time. Luckily, I'm well trained in martial arts, so taking them down was a piece of cake. But these are the exact same guys as I met last time. Is this space recreating scenes from my memory? Maybe this is one of the ways our adversary intends to devour us. Unbelievable.
More clues in the space. Well, I found something right here. Oh. I'm gonna read what I just picked up. Read. I asked Master Boyang if I could borrow pen and paper to write home. Now I have them. I have no clue what to write. You know what? I hope everyone back home is doing fine, and I miss my daughter. Oh, what does this do?
Huh? A new entrance. Great.
Like this changed?
Whoa. Is this a tunnel? This is weird. It feels like it's connecting to another world. Or maybe another time.
Huh. Okay. Oh, nothing right there.
I thought we might run into some other people here, but apparently not.
Yanfei, what's that sound?
The Fatui? Whose memory is this? Ah! Watch out!
Just as I thought.
Yelan, you're here!
I will take you down no matter how many times you show up.
Hey, relax. We're together now.
I guess she doesn't really like the Fatui.
You'll get frostbite.
Oh, he used both of them now.
Gotcha. Take it easy.
Oh, I can use it twice.
Quietly now.
But the version they gave me isn't as good. Ouch.
Gotcha.
Just need my ult.
Quietly now.
There you go.
Here comes the catch.
Listen, killer. Out of here.
Amateurs. And still they dare to come after me.
You've still got it.
That voice just now.
Remember how I said I'd seen some illusions myself? Those were the same words I heard last time. The space seems to be reproducing that memory. Now that you know, at least we're all on the same page.
He said the word fantastic. Was he talking about the fantastic compass?
Yanfei, see that thing on the ground?
Yeah, we tinkered with it. That's how we met up with you. I guess it's a miniature version of the fantastic compass in the distance. It has a close connection to the entire space.
It looks somewhat familiar. Let me think.
Enter the new space. Rotate the needles on the compass, different points to change the time, the area that jump at different times. So I'm time traveling. Your actions in a previous point in time may affect the next point in time you jump to. Oh, okay, so I mean, if I go in right now, I should do the same thing that happened earlier, right? Nothing too different. So now let's rotate to the next one. Let's go ahead and go back in. Okay.
Another new space.
If everywhere within this space follows the same rules, there must be another small fantastic compass somewhere around here.
Bosacious. I can't believe someone like you would end up as a lost soul underground.
Ciao.
No enemies. Hold on.
Wait, is the enemy hiding itself? Oh no, we should go help him.
Stay back. This is my fight. Do not come near me.
Filthy monsters! So many people have died at your hands! I lured you here to this underground space because I found your weakness.
Hiding and ambushing from the dark is Bosacious's signature tactic.
Die here with me!
How did a valiant warrior like you die here?
Just then that it kind of forcing you to use their characters.
For sure.
No matter. I know how this ends.
What's going on? Teleporting.
Lament!
But does it even matter?
Look, Bosacious is showing signs of fatigue.
Bosacious. Martial Retris. Even your strength is finite. Your illusion is not as mighty as you. This is not you in all your glory. I wonder what Rex Lapis would think if he saw what had become of the first Yaksha.
Leave! I'll deal with the rest. We can't let the monsters get to the surface. Everyone, remember, we must hold the line at 60 miles outside the chasm at all costs.
Enough! Phantom, be gone!
Joe, are you okay?
You haven't even recovered from your injuries yet.
This is my purpose. Don't worry about me.
So your invisible opponent was the legendary Bosacius, Marshal Vitris?
Yes. So excuse my stubbornness. Bosacius has been missing for centuries. This may have been the last time I will ever see him.
He was saying something about holding the line at all costs.
He fought here. The nameless Yaksha from the legends. It was him.
But didn't you say he'd always announce his name? How could his name be lost to time? What happened?
I don't know. Maybe he forgot who he was.
Because the karma you spoke of drove him to madness?
Bosacius had already gone mad before he disappeared. There was no way of knowing if his memories were intact.
He still took part in the Battle of the Chasm despite having gone mad?
We Yakshas are not a race that thrive in peacetime. It's likely that he was drawn by the scent of bloody war. Slaughter is what we do best. Maybe it's the only thing we know. This battle confirmed my suspicions. As we had speculated, this space reflects information from people's minds. In other words, despite going mad, Bosacius came here. The illusion we saw just now is the impression he left behind. This space recreated him as he was during the battle. The way he fought was so self-destructive. He couldn't possibly have survived.
Fought the monsters.
Bosacius's illusion said he'd discovered the monster's weakness and lured them underground. What kind of place could this be? Defeating Conria's monsters is no small feat, that's for sure.
Guys, it could just be me, but I think I'm suddenly feeling more tired than I was.
This space is really starting to affect us.
I believe Bosacius stayed here underground. But now he is gone, and only his illusion remains. If we don't leave, we may meet the same fate.
Let's go.
Time to move on. You fought well, Bosacius. Goodbye.
Enter the new space. There's also something right here. Number 3. Did I miss one? This is the 10th day or more that we've been separated from Buyang, Bosacius, and the others. Well, that's what I say anyway. My friend here says that it's only been 3 days. I have no clue who is right or wrong, nor do I think that arguing serves any purpose at this point. Wish we can go home. We cannot. I know what we're experiencing. Wait, where's the compass? Compass is locked? Ah, I see. Huh? Okay, maybe I need something bigger to hit this. Huh?
Gotta dash.
Okay, let me look around. Maybe there's something more to this. Go ahead and go through the portal and see what happens. I don't think it would change anything. Because I didn't touch the compass at all, but... I'm stuck. Stop. Stop it. Oh, wait. Huh? Okay, this is still here. Obviously, it's too big for me to do anything about it. Let's try going backwards. It's right there. Oh, here's part of the second letter. To here. No. Let's go ahead and see what the second letter say. I guess it gives me a good hint. Writing this letter on behalf of Hulan. He hopes that his family is also well. If not for this pass, he would have wanted to go back to spend Lantern Rite with them. Yeah, how sad. Sounds like they never made it back. Go even farther back in case there's something different that I missed. Oh, there is something different at this point. I could break this. There you go. Nothing here, but now I think I can go forward and see if anything changes. Wait, before I go forward, maybe I should go back even more. Okay. Do you want to check each iteration and see if there is any difference? Same. I'm pretty sure you just need to go to the final one. Dude, I wonder if there was actually a different way. Oh, this one has a lever. Okay, I'm gonna open that. Oh, didn't mean to go back. Same. Go ahead and go forward even more. One should have the compass open, right? This should be still the same. Maybe the next one will be a little bit different. Yeah, let's go forward. That's as far forward as it can go. Huh? Same one. Okay, maybe if I'm going forward, it's not the way to go. I have to go back. Actually, how far back can this go?
Looks like there's some information here. Shall we take a look?
Okay, let's see.
Oh, and the fourth letter. We have no idea how long it's been since we came out with our comrades on patrol. According to the information we garnered, beasts have completely lost all mobility. Indeed, most of them have disappeared. We are victorious, and what a grand victory it is. Save that we can never again return home. Yuan's daughter will turn 2 this year, and Yu Ming, grandmother, is getting long in the tooth. I don't know what that actually means. It's a weird saying. But anyway, the two of them miss their family sorely. Though I myself have no relations, no one does not wish to return home. But for those of us who are here, we are the only kin we have now. This place is very mysterious indeed. I do not know if it is because we miss home or because this place is always like this, but when we're on patrol here, we can see sights that we could only see back home. You used to hear the old folks say in Liyue that has had hundreds of years of history when it comes to mining in the mountains. This doesn't look like any mine. Perhaps this might all be my imagination. What with missing my childhood home back in the mining settlement, how I wish I could go back there.
It looks like these were letters written by the Millilith soldiers who stayed here.
So, who's this Boyang they mentioned?
Boyang was one of my ancestors. The one who didn't make it back.
You mean Boy Yang fought alongside Bosacius?
I believe so.
And the Millilith soldiers were their brothers in arms.
I guess now we have a pretty good idea of where everyone that went missing ended up.
Yes.
So scary. What happened?
Come on, let's not stay here. I have a gut feeling that sooner or later we'll connect all the dots. And then, we'll finally know the truth. Still, who knows how this space is planning on revealing the answer to us.
The new space. Where is... I guess this will let me go all the way forward. Maybe go for it, and this goes all the way back around. I see. I'm gonna go backwards then. We'll go to this node. So from what I can tell, each node represents a different point of time, right? And certain nodes you can only travel to other nodes. And the ones that light up are the ones you can travel. You have to go to certain nodes to be able to go to the main node you want to go. I don't remember I've been to this node. Seems to be the one we want to go.
Nothing here at all.
What a creepy space.
It has the feel of the abyss. But where are the opponents?
I think this is my memory
Your memory? Of what?
of emptiness. That's the power of the abyss.
The abyss? So, this place is created purely based on your memory?
I'm afraid so, because I will always remember that the abyss took my twin away. This is always bad news. The purpose of my journey is to find you. We'll keep going and
Getting darker.
okay, I guess everyone out of here. That's when I survived this.
It's...
Lumine, wait!
Huh?
Huh? What's that shiny round thing on the ground?
Looks like
The fantastic compass.
In the other spaces, the fantastic compass was always partially buried in the ground. But this one is lying flat, intact, as if somebody left it here.
Oh, she was just a figment of your imagination? So, she appeared as an illusion because you miss her so much, huh?
can sense that she is not here. At least we found this.
Yanfei, are you sure this is the fantastic compass you're looking for?
I think so. There were no pictures in the will, but based on the description, it seems to check out. Yelan? What is it?
From the design and build, this fantastic compass looks extremely similar to the catalysts used by my clan. I just need to do this, and... Someone's used this before. There may be a hidden message inside. Let's get out of here and find somewhere safer. All right, here we'll be fine. Take a moment to catch your breath while I try to unlock the fantastic compass.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and grab that. Then Guess I'll talk to everybody first.
Now that I've found the fantastic compass, my work here is done. But if the Bosacius we saw was just an illusion, will we really be able to take anything we find here back to the outside world?
Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't feel like it, right?
Within yin and yang, among the 5 regions, water, fire, wind, and thunder cycle like the seasons. Grasp the 7 heavens from the ground. Open wide the 3 gates. All the worlds within reach.
I'll figure that out.
Bosacius was the leader of the 5 Yakshas under Rex Lapis's command. He could control electro energy. Unlike me, he was both a formidable warrior and a talented commander.
It's funny. You know, the 5 Yakshas kind of make me kind of think of them as like Power Rangers. And Rex Lapis commanded them. It kind of makes Rex Lapis like Zordon. But anyway, looks like I just need to leave. Let's see, leave, but maybe going through that pearl wasn't a good idea. I actually just needed to talk to the... Huh. I actually walk around here normally, but there's nothing here. Wait. Assuming there, I would have to hit a barrier if I go too far, right? Yeah, well, that kind of sucks. I lost all my birth because of that. It's almost as if I fell off the map. At least I know what would happen. Oh my god. What's wrong?
Well, well. This is not what I was expecting.
Zordon Zhongli. Oh, you're commenting from what I just said. You know, I just realized that both their name start with a Z after reading it. It's funny. I said it and didn't even think about it when I said it.
Oh, seems like you've made a new discovery.
But it only kind of makes sense, right? I mean, like, Zordon is kind of like wise in the Power Ranger series, and Zhongli is kind of wise as well. Okay. Oh, these are actually different notes. Oh, this is really long. My name is Boyang. Here I leave the record of all I knew for future generations to me and learn from my experience. My comrades and myself were ordered by the Qixing to take the fantastic compass to the chasm and assist our Millith companions. But the beasts in the place were incredibly terrifying, and our forces suffered terrible losses. Not for the aid of the Yaksha, here my brother and I might have been slain right here, right there and then. This Yaksha has 4 hands and behaves in a maddening fashion, even being unable to remember his own name. When in a crazed state, he referred the others around him as Latus and Enogius. He has mastery over thunder, and his form is awe-inspiring. One that is destined to be remembered throughout history. We follow him into battle against the wicked beast for 10 odd days, finally breaking out. Snake has his weakness 7 inches. Snake has his weakness 7 inches below the head, and these monsters naturally have their weakness as well. Having discovered this, the Yaksha decided on a battle plan to target that weakness. In our previous battle, the surface of the chasm was damaged, revealing a great and enigmatic underground palace in the bowels of the earth. We observed the monsters would grow weak when approaching this domain, so we guessed that there is some power there that greatly suppresses the beasts of Conria. We have suffered too many losses. We must end this quickly. Rong Zhao and I agreed that I would take the fantastic compass and lead a group of Millith to follow the Yaksha down into the underground palace. We will lure the beasts away and herd them into the depths of the palace. Seal must be completed by myself and the Yaksha within the place, with Rong Zhao aiding us from the outside. That way, we can assure that the seal will hold. If this works, the chasm front will be secured. However, this means that I, the Yaksha, and the Millith with us will be left behind within the underground palace. Yet, the benefits are too great. We have to try this out. Ooh, so it's a tale of a sacrifice a little bit. The warriors have observed day and night and have confirmed that the bees are heavily limited once they enter the underground palace. Almost as if some power is eating away from them. Some of our wounded have sacrificed themselves, and the others have split off from the main party in their confusion, never to return. Would the monsters really be vanquished this way? This is a lot of reading for me. But anyway, the unmatched strangeness of the underground palace is something I fear only I and the Yaksha still live to witness. I do not know how much time has passed. The Yaksha is gravely wounded and maddened. Fear that he will not live long. As for me, though I remain clear-headed, I can feel fey moods setting in. Do not know how long I have been here. The Yaksha urges me to depart, forgetting that staying here is the fate we chose. The underground palace is almost like a living being. When Breach first appeared in the ground, we leaped down below and gave battle. But even then, I noticed that the breach is quietly closing. Not sure if that was the only tactic we could have chosen. Even when we attack the rifts, the rent open spaces slowly regenerate. Well, they only regenerate slowly sometimes. Other times, they can be swift. It's hard to say. Does this mean that when we damage the ground in the fighting, we damage the outer shell of the space? Have we accidentally entered the belly of some mighty leviathan only to be slowly devoured by it? Believe that this should be the end of those wicked beasts. We have outlasted them all. I have tried many paths, there's no way out. The Yaksha has fallen. Only I remain. See my family, my wife, my children, they approach me, and then they pass through. Must be going mad. How else could I be seeing my family, who are in Liyue Harbor? Wish I can go home. But can I? Rock Zhao. Sometimes I curse the fact that it was not you who had undergone this torture. But Rong Zhao, as your elder brother, glad that you survived. So tired. Can't think straight.
This information was left by a thaumaturge called Boyang, who, as you know, is the missing ancestor that I came here to investigate.
All this information, it was left by your ancestor?
Hundreds of years ago, two of my ancestors, brothers, were gifted the fantastic compass by someone of great importance. They brought this device to the chasm, and joined the war against the monsters of Conria. They set out together, but only one of them made it back, minus his sanity.
Oh, he actually did make it out. That's right.
Karma.
Correct. One possibility is that when they fought alongside Bosacius, they were tainted by his karma. Neither of them had visions, so they wouldn't have been able to resist its effects for very long.
From reading through this, it sounds like Boyang ended up staying here for good too.
Well, this is just wonderful. So, that's it. There's no way out?
What do we do? Are we gonna die here? But Paimon doesn't wanna die! Paimon's had enough of this place! Let me out!
Uh-oh.
What was that? Huh?
There's something in behind it? Underneath it?
I got it! I just had a thought. Give me a second, I just need to double check. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Traveler, I just realized something. Okay, so on my way here, I was studying the will the whole time. But I didn't give any thought to the book that the will was inside of. I don't know it verbatim, but I have read it before. The gist of the story goes like this. Millennia ago, an Adeptus made a magic device to seal away evil monsters. Later, he made good friends with a human and gave the device to him to use as a catalyst. A few years later, great demons haunted the mountains. The mortal and the Adeptus joined forces to exorcise them using the same device. And that's not all. The book also says this. When mortal and Adepti powers are combined, one can move the heavens and shake the earth. This contraption is proof that mortals and Adepti may coexist, that there is unity between heaven and humanity. I have both Adepti and human lineage. Maybe my power can work. It worked! I mean, the effect only lasted an instant because I'm not strong enough, but still, we must be on the right track.
What did I do?
And look, something seems to have been activated inside the fantastic compass.
By heaven's might and the gods of the 5 regions, Yaksha and mortal together take this contraption in hand.
That's their voices from when they made the seal. Bosacius and my ancestor. They sealed off this space at the top together.
I see. It makes sense now.
Hold on. The huge crystal I saw at the bottom of the chasm. Remember when the crystal hit the rune serpent? It seemed to be an opposing force. Was it an opposing force that delayed the awakening of the space that has now swallowed us, or did the impact weaken the entrance on the ground? Also, we haven't seen any abyss monsters here. Could this all be connected?
Everyone, let's go back and meet up with Ito and Shinobu. I have a suggestion to make.
Paimon can barely move anymore. Oh, why can't we get out of here? Paimon doesn't want to die. Paimon wants to stay with you.
Paimon, just hang in there, okay? Trust me, there's still hope.
Let's go.
Okay, talk to Yulan.
Shinobu, Ito, we're back!
How's Ito's doing?
He must be exhausted, because he still hasn't woken up yet. But he's not in any serious danger, so don't worry. What about you guys? You found something, didn't you? It's written on your faces. But whatever it is, it's bad news, isn't it?
We found the fantastic compass. The previous owner left a message inside, and from the looks of it, there really is no way out of this space after all. It seems like the previous owner was stuck here forever too.
Shoot!
This isn't over yet. Listen to me. Just now, I tried channeling my power into the fantastic compass, and it responded.
But all that did was activate the records from when the seal was created.
Right, but the issue wasn't with the compass. It was with the method. Remember what the book says? When mortal and adepti powers are combined, one can move the heavens and shake the earth. Only when a mortal and an adeptus combine their powers can the fantastic compass be fully activated.
So I think what she's saying is she needs both Yulan and Zhao need to work together and try and activate the compass together.
I'm a mix of human and adeptus, so the fact that the fantastic compass responded to me shows that the system is still functional. Lucky for us, we also happen to have a full adeptus and a human with training in the magic arts.
Interesting. So that's what was going through your head.
Zhao and Yulan need to cooperate?
So, an adeptus and a human need to channel their power at the same time?
Yes, if my guess is correct, then when both of you put your full power into the fantastic compass, we should be able to completely reactivate it, maybe even reverse it. Last time, it was used to seal the intersection between this place and the chasm. If we can reverse it,
Then we're home free.
Awesome! So there's still hope?
you bet.
Your idea seems reasonable.
Okay, well let's all take a quick break. We'll give this thing a try once we're ready.
Oh boy, Paimon's so nervous.
Don't be afraid. This is gonna work.
Yelan, Xiao, how are we looking?
I'm all set.
I'm ready.
Oh, but Yanfei, there's one thing you might need to mentally prepare yourself for. I'm afraid you probably won't be able to take the fantastic compass out of here. From what I can tell, everything within this domain is the result of disordered space-time and memories. We all came here for different purposes, and everything that's happened here has been in response to our own imaginations and conjecture. Terrifying, but also a miracle. This space, well, it's more than just a space. Whether there's some kind of higher power at work here, I don't know, but the whole time, it's been reading our minds and responding to us in the form of illusions. Also, according to the history of the chasm, this place must have existed for a very long time. What could have created it?
Remember a giant snake just outside the space?
Oh, that. Yeah, I was there too.
Wait a second. It was you that shot that arrow?
Who else did you think it was?
When the crystal attacked the giant snake, does that have anything to do with why the ground split open?
That snake is probably a remnant of Conrion's civilization, and crystals are highly effective against it. Maybe there was some sort of opposing reaction between those two forces? If so, I'm extremely sorry, everyone. It looks like I might be the one responsible for all of this.
No! You're just trying to help us and solve the problem! You're definitely not to blame for what happened.
If you say so. You could almost liken this bizarre space to a living being that throws all kinds of hallucinations at us to deceive us. Everyone we've seen here, and all the paths we've walked, it all ceased to exist 500 years ago. Additionally, most of the things here are static. So if we really do manage to escape, then once time starts moving normally again, the fantastic compass will likely disappear.
That's actually what I think too. That's precisely why it's such a miracle that we even found the fantastic compass to begin with.
This whole thing feels like we're breaking free from our shackles using a spear that by rights should not exist.
This is a long shot, but it may be our last chance. So, whose wish was it that summoned this device?
Perhaps it was all of us.
Perhaps it was. But maybe there's another reason. Your incredibly strong commitment to your search. It's a shame that we couldn't find your family. But if they were here, I'm sure they'd want nothing more than to see you being rescued from this place.
Yeah.
I gotta say, it does intrigue me, the way we all ended up here together. If this is fate, then let's grab it in our hands and turn it around.
Leave the boss to Ushi and me. We're ready.
Traveler, take care of Paimon. Yanfei, you might need to come closer to me when the time comes.
Sure.
All right.
Stars align, bestow your light. Evil purged by thunder's might. Spirit curbed, pneuma surge. By dictum divine, heed these words. Do as I command!
Aha! The fantastic compass is an amplifier. Maintain this energy level, and we may stand a chance.
I will maintain the energy flow.
Understood.
Everyone, stand back.
I shall hold the line by sealing the surface.
As Yakshas, we must fight for this world. General Elatus, falling in!
What are those?
Watch out!
This trip may be dangerous, yet you insist on going.
I have guarded this place for several hundred years. Only to seek the nameless Yaksha do I request your approval.
Huh?
You can't keep this up. Your strength won't last.
Let's run out of energy. What do we do? Huh? Wait. That was quite cutscene, huh? If I had to guess what happened, I think it's your actual friend probably pushed him out, just like how he pushed us out.
That was close. I thought you were gonna get left behind. I'm so glad you're okay. That was terrifying.
I know what you were thinking, but... Never mind. I know I can't talk you out of a mindset that's been built up over a lifetime. I don't think we were ever going to reach an agreement over the final strategy. But in the end, it was thanks to you that we managed to escape. So, thank you for saving us all.
No. I could not have done this on my strength alone.
So thanks to you too, Yelan.
Don't mention it. It looks like everyone got out unscathed, but you all look pretty exhausted. Rest up. There's no hurry to move on from here. As for me, I'm gonna check the area for any unusual activity.
She's gone. Paimon didn't even get to say thank you.
Maybe Yelan really doesn't believe she made a contribution. It seems like she's convinced Xiao saved us all, including her, and she doesn't know what to say to that. And since it's not easy to persuade Xiao of anything, maybe Yelan's just given up trying to talk to him.
Xiao, she's criticizing you.
I am not.
You speak only the truth. I have no quarrel with that. I will keep your words in mind.
Seems like you got through to him.
Really? Well, that's great. I count that as quite an achievement. It was a perilous situation we were faced with underground, and it took every single one of us for any of us to make it out alive. I feel lucky that we didn't lose anyone along the way.
Hey, so... Ballchecker still hasn't woken up yet. Surely he's not gonna stay asleep forever.
I doubt it.
Let's go check on him.
I slept like a rock. Good times. Huh? What you doing? What's going on? Why are you looking at me like that?
Are you in any pain?
The head? What about it? Is there any brain damage from the impact?
You need to tell us if you're not feeling well.
You weren't that bright to begin with, so if we add brain damage to the equation... Oh, brother.
The heck are you guys talking about? I'm fine. I had an epic power nap, and now I feel like a million more. Huh. I feel like I'm forgetting something, though. Oh, yeah! Wait, weren't we underground? How did we get back up here?
It's a long story. We'll fill you in later. Ito, we're indebted to you, Shinobu, and Ushi. We couldn't have escaped this predicament without your help. I'm the reason you all got caught up in this. Please accept my apologies, and let me find some way to compensate you for the trouble.
Bah, crazy talk. You helped us first. Of course we're gonna return the favor. Hey, if it weren't for you, we'd still be in a Liyue jail cell right now.
That's not quite correct. You'd be in jail, not me.
Good point. Well, okay then. How about this? To celebrate our newfound friendships, how about you let me take you to Liyue Harbor for some sightseeing and a proper meal?
I like the sound of that. Now that you mention it, whew, I am famished. Oh, I can barely walk here.
I'm hungry too, Senpai. Why don't we head straight over?
Paimon too! Paimon wants to come too!
Come on, we have other things to do.
Fine!
Alright, well, I promise I'll take good care of your friends from Inazuma. Take it easy, okay? What we just went through was a lot.
Yeah. This has been a tough... This has been tough on everyone. Have fun, guys.
Oh, wait! Yelan left already. I was gonna treat her to some tea. But I'll take this to mean we're square.
Oh, yeah? Is that right? Wow. Okay, I'll let him know.
What did he say?
Traveler, Flying Lavender Melon, Ushi has a couple words he'd like you to pass on for him.
What?
Hmm?
Oh, I want to hear this.
Me too. Count me in.
Good idea! Let's do that!
Huh? Okay.
Paimon never would have guessed that Ushi was so gentle and thoughtful. Never judge a bull by its cover, huh?
Sometimes the profoundest truths can also be the simplest. I think Ushi's words may well come in handy.
You betcha! Just leave it to us!
All right, Ito, Shinobu, Ushi, let's go.
Oh yeah! Grub time!
See you next time.
Ciao.
Finished taking care of business?
Oh, there wasn't any business. We were just saying goodbye to our friends.
You're still here. I saw the two Inazumans leave with Yenfei, heading towards Liyue Harbor. Aren't you going with them?
We still had some stuff we wanted to say to Xiao.
I figured as much. I've checked the area. Nothing strikes me as out of the ordinary. Looks like this chapter has come to a close. Now, I just need to take care of the confidentiality issues. Let's hope our friends from overseas can keep their mouths shut. For their own sakes.
We got it! We got it! We'll make sure they don't say anything. Please don't hurt them.
Oh,
You got a mean streak, Elon.
you figured me out, huh? All right, I'll quit pulling your leg. Everyone really rose to the occasion this time. I won't ever forget what we went through. Where could that strange space have come from? And how has it existed down there undetected for so many years? I have to investigate this further. I have a feeling that whatever lies behind all this runs deep. Maybe so deep that no one can be allowed to know. Also, I think someone helped us out at the last minute. They did a good deed, of course, but somehow I couldn't tell anything about them. It must have been someone of great importance.
Yeah, I think she's talking about the little light that pushed Zhao out.
Anyway, these questions will have to wait for another time. I have some follow-up work to do and reports to make. So it's back to Liyue Harbor for me. See you when I see you.
Unless she's referring to Zhongli that was there, but he was outside. He's kind of witnessing things and wasn't really there with us.
Bye, Yelan!
All right.
You knew I was waiting for you?
Yeah, it was obvious.
Really? There's somewhere I want to go. If you have the time, you can join me.
Oh, sure.
Where is it?
A place that has to do with the Yakshas.
It was great to not be trapped. Go ahead and go to this place. Unfortunately, it looks like I was trapped in there too long, so it looks like I won't be doing an Elden Ring stream again tonight, but it should be the last part of this event, so I'm sure we will have time other days.
The temple up ahead was built to remember Pervases. Maybe I came here because I had a realization.
You mean back when we were underground?
What did you realize?
It's hard to put into words. Seeing Bosacius gave me the false impression that I'd traveled back into the past. You could dress up the Yaksha's life and call us valiant warriors, veterans of war. But the truth is, we are slaughterers and nothing more. For Bosacius, perhaps dying in the heat of a great battle was no tragedy. And perhaps the same is true for me. After living so long, to die in the act of saving others would not have been a terrible thing.
I think you know that that isn't true.
So maybe these thoughts are my own form of insanity.
Hey, don't say that.
Chow, we got something to tell you.
Oh yeah! Ushi wanted us to important. Ushi said he has the power to exorcise demons, so people use him to fend them off. But after he met Ito, he's never left his side. He also said that he doesn't have any grand philosophies. He just thinks we should spend our lives around the people who make us happiest. Maybe there aren't so many rules about how we should or shouldn't live our lives in this world after all. So, he hopes you can come to understand that even though the power of a yaksha may be harmful to other people, it doesn't mean you shouldn't hang out with them.
There will always be someone willing to be by your side.
Yep, like people with visions. They have more resistance against your power, right? And... Well, anyway, there's loads of people out there who really care about you.
Suddenly you sound a lot like Bosacius and the others. They used to talk about how they hoped to live a mortal's life once the world was at peace. I think I was the only one who didn't think that way. The Bosacius recorded in the Fantastic Compass had lost his sanity. He addressed the people around him as Alatus, Menogius, and others. These are the names of the 5 yakshas. I am Alatus, and Menogius is General Capisis. The others are Bonanis, or General Chisapis, and Indarius, or General Musatus. I heard that people call the 5 of us yakshas, the Guardian Adepti. Bosacius and Yelan's ancestors stayed underground to the end. So that space must have read their minds in their last moments as they approached death. Yelan was right in everything she said. Both of our proposals had their drawbacks, and both were sensible suggestions. But the power of that space was far beyond all of us. I couldn't have done all I did without everyone's help. Even in the final moments, it took every bit of my power to break free from that place.
Well, Paimon still thinks you were amazing.
Yanfei and Yelan are correct. I always prepare for the worst-case scenario. This mindset is deeply rooted in me. Even so, it was the most optimistic solution I could think of. If Rex Lapis hadn't saved me in that moment, I don't think I would have been able to escape.
Oh, so it was Rex Lapis who saved him. Okay. Oh, so that was Zhongli's power back there?
In the end, I still had to burden another.
But that's how it should be, right? You've known Zhongli, Rex Lapis, for such a long time. And you've helped him before, so he helped you back. What's the big deal?
Supporting each other is how people survive.
Perhaps. In the moment that we escaped from that space, I could sense what was left of Bosacius's memory. If I had to say what I gained from this trip, I think that would be it.
I think I felt it too.
It's good that one more person will remember him.
Menogius, where have you been?
Brother Yaksha, you're confused again. I've told you countless times, I am Boyoung, a thaumaturge who fought with you in the chasm.
Boyoung? Boyoung? You are Boyoung, but who am I?
Believe me, I want to know as much as you do. Here we are, the two who agreed to stay here together, and I can't even call you by your name. It's a shame.
Stay here? No. No, you have to leave.
Nonsense, Brother Yaksha. We're down here for good now. Don't you remember? It's too late to have regrets. The seal can't be broken.
The seal. Ah, yes. I'm a Yaksha who came here to fight.
Brother, are you okay?
Look at the state of me. I don't think I've got long now.
We're the only two left. Don't go dying on me. Today I saw my family down here. Clear as day. What do you think? Am I losing my mind now too?
Boyoung, do you want to go home?
I made my decision to leave Zhongzhao up on the surface. I obviously... Of course I want to go home.
I must have family too.
You mean brothers and sisters? I'm sure you do.
Brothers and sisters. Yes, but who am I? And where is my family?
Brother, what's wrong? Hang in there. It's just you and me. Don't die before me.
Alatus, is that you?
Who's Alatus? Your memory's going again.
I'm sorry. You all have to see me in this state.
Brother! Brother!
Look, there's someone over there.
Who are they?
They're my... I remember now. I know you. My brothers and sisters have come for me, Boyoung.
You're awake? At least tell me your name.
Brother Bosacious.
Hey, Bosacious.
Bosacious.
I am Bosacious, and my destiny is to make the ultimate sacrifice.
I've said so much today, but I don't need to hold back as much when I talk to you. Have you ever had a moment where you felt like you were aware of your destiny? The potential of life? The approach of death? Whatever it might have been. By now, I have accepted that destiny is the one disaster that the Yaksha know most keenly of all. We are destined to misery. And yet, we have no fear.
How?
Are you sure it's okay for you to tell me all of this?
It matters not. Rex Lapis had said that you are a witness. It is right that the events of the world are relayed to you. Bonanis, Menogius, and Indarius all perished, and only Bosacious' fate was unknown. This has always stung my heart like a thorn. That is why I went to the chasm, despite being fully aware of the danger. Now that I know what happened in the chasm back then, I can finally put this matter to rest. Before we left that place, I picked up a stone. I thought if I could take it out with me, I would place it in the temple to Pervases in memory of Bosacious. Unfortunately, the stone did not survive. Pervases died in the Archon War thousands of years ago. He was younger than us, and Bosacious was very sad when he passed. Too many Yakshas have become casualties of battle. We are like a flock of birds, scattered to the four corners of the world. And in the end, as Bonanis said, it's rare for a Yaksha to find repose for their soul. Bosacious, Boyoung, and all those soldiers.
No, Zhao. They are all heroes.
Heroes. I like that word. Maybe the world will never be free of disaster. But there is good in the world, too. Even the darkest hearts have room for those they cherish. I accept your advice. From this day on, heroes will always look out for each other.
Oh. Oh, this is not unlocked yet. It's gonna be unlocked soon, but there's these two. Something new. Right. So John's here. I can still talk to him a little bit. Okay, well, so we're done with that. That's a really long story. I think I feel like this is like the first story in Genshin that ever went like full dialogue mode. But it wasn't too bad, right? I guess it makes it feel very different from previous events that we experienced. Oh, I do have enough to get by the crown. Great. Probably want to buy all this too, but it looks like I need to be able to beat the rest of the event stuff to do that. Rewards here, grab that. Yes, I need to go back and beat this. So yeah, there definitely isn't enough time to do Elden Ring stuff today, but it looks like I'm able to go ahead and continue doing some of the battle part of the event and almost be finished with it. Challenge. Okay. Is the sign now like outside of the area? That's right here. Okay. Okay, so these are the two I haven't not done yet. So we're gonna do it at the hardest difficulty. You got it done in one go. And then oh, there's quite some characters I had never tried yet are available for me to try. These are a bunch of rune guards up there. So what I'm thinking I'm gonna try is you can only bring one character forward. So just for fun, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have Yelan pair with each of like my main DPS characters to see how she does differently with each of them. Who have you not tried? I don't think I've tried like Goro and Ito too much. I did try them like at least once from the previous trial. Trying to think if I ever used Zhongli besides like his story mode version of him. I guess I tried. Oh yeah, I think I tried at least everybody once technically. Okay, let's try this. We'll do this. Should I do a little bit extra, like a third character? Yeah, I can do like a trio. Do it in threes. I don't know if to support 3 characters per round. Leading from the front. Like, that's probably good. Since I'm using Ayaka, charge attacks are good. We do have 3 people with no, not 3 different weapons. We have 2 bow users, 1 sword, so that would not count. With that, we do have a lot of normal attacks. Okay, let's start. Okay, we already know how this goes, so let's make it as difficult as possible. Oh, it's just you. Okay. I need to probably do this.
You can bully me! Look at you!
Oh, I should probably also do this. Might as well throw this out since I am already... Oh, okay. Ouch.
Take flight!
I need to reset everything.
Can't handle your drift!
Quietly now. Here comes the catch.
Whirling snow! Embrace the ice!
Yeah, you guys probably used my Yon and Yakakam already, so you know that they're pretty strong paired together. Oh, wow, this is like the event part of this puzzle. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. Oh, okay. Kind of want to grab you and you, put them together. Look at this.
My apologies! Sakura swirl!
Let's toss this out. Okay, you're pretty much done. I might as well just go ahead and take care of you guys. Ouch.
Think you can bully me?
Revelation from on high!
Diana special!
Busted. Here comes the
You break it.
Whirling snow! Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Yeah, having you on here definitely really did help with this. If I didn't have any water users, that could have been a lot more difficult. Okay. Yeah, there's actually only one way to go. Not too bad. Be easy as well. It's me.
Things are about to get dicey.
Yep.
Take flight!
Let's toss this out.
Surrender!
Oh, you guys kind of jumped out of it. It's okay.
My apologies!
Okay, let's go ahead and re-add my shield.
Gotcha. Here comes the catch.
Whirling snow!
Could use my... Oh, I should probably use it against these new guys.
Sakura swirl!
Well, getting stunned out of it.
So rude! Think you can bully me? Look at you!
Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey.
My apologies!
Ah, good. What? Oh, randomly? I mean, it kind of kept the character I wanted anyways, so that's fine. Okay. Think the next enemies. Feels like similar to the last run I did, except for there's two at the end. Gonna have... kind of want to keep like Eula and Beto as a pair. Yeah, Raiden. Could I try one with just Ito and Yelan? You know, I'll try this. I'll try... like a taser team. I think I at least want one healer. Is it just two random, or just you keep three chargers just completed, 2 random? Okay. So actually, the more party members, the better. Okay. Hopefully this taser team should be fine. Sure. Energy's good. Attack damage increased by 24% every second. That... I don't know that's useful for me. Recovering, probably not useful. After the active player normal attack hits, opponents, their normal attack damage would be increased. Oh. Oh, okay. Go with this. I figured that you could redraw. I think that's fine. Let's go ahead and start. I will admit that this event is interesting because it's really making me use team comps that I'm not used to using.
There is no escape.
Okay.
Here comes the catch. I'll protect us. Inazuma shines eternal.
Well, I should have probably had was a well. I guess I kind of have a crowd controller. It said that Yolana's kind of like one. Ouch.
Right here.
Got to use Miko. Okay.
Forever. Right here. Emerge. Right now.
There is no escape. Now you shall perish.
That was a bit overkill, but it's okay. And hard all the way through. No other way to do this. Ouch.
Right here. Emerge.
Huh? There you go. I was waiting for that.
Right here.
Ouch.
Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey.
Torn to oblivion.
Yeah, I think as soon as I use Yelan, I want to use Raiden's Burst. Okay, that hurts. I need to actually recover. Ouch. Oh, I think. Oh, those guys are back.
Go, Barbara, go.
Okay, wait. I'll do this.
Right here.
Go right there. Do this.
Game's up. Fun's over.
There is no escape.
Might be overkill right there, but it's okay.
Now you shall perish.
Ooh, what? Who's alive still? You.
Illusion shattered.
Yeah, even though I'm used to this team, you can tell that it's still a really powerful team. I feel like I'm just like really hitting them hard. I will admit that I kind of feel like it's easier to play official than SGI.
Right now. Emerge. Right now.
Ouch. Let me just go ahead and use that. Meant to do this first, but it's okay.
Right here. Emerge.
Let's go ahead and use that. Tether some of them.
Things are about to get dicey.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Ouch.
Illusion shattered.
Right now. Right here. I'm
Normally it would be hard to beat.
I'll protect us.
This isn't good.
Oh, they're taking out the characters that I want to take out in the first place. Okay, so for the final battle, doing the usual comp we know pretty well. Kind of see if there's almost like a trump card combo. Let's see. Leave it from front. Right, sure. Helmet to skill, burst, that's always kind of cool. Active charge attack, don't use charge attack, don't use charge attack. Active gains crystallized shards, their damage will be increased, sure. Okay, let's go with that. So this is more of a kind of explosive team. And this is the way to go. Oh, I thought that was going to be attack. It's okay.
On me. Go and splash.
Barbados. Guide us.
Quietly now.
Here comes the catch. Shudder. Vengeance will be mine. Rack and ruin. Beg for mercy.
Ice, electric, and water. Ouch.
Shudder.
It's gonna be me.
To ashes. Go and splash. I swear by my soul. Gotcha. Game's up. Fun's over. Crush. Freeze to the core. Eye for an eye.
If anything, I think this team is probably the most team that doesn't exactly fit well together, but they're still hitting hard, mainly because of Eula and La, and they're just such powerhouses that it doesn't really matter. They don't really need synergy to work well. Just gonna start with this first.
Quietly now.
Eyes on me. Barbados. Guide us.
Things are about to get dicey.
Crush. Vengeance will be mine. Rack and ruin.
I think also the cards
Beg for mercy.
are playing kind of a little effect to help me kind of do a lot of damage quickly.
Go and splash.
Ouch. I can switch characters right there to do that.
I swear by my sword. Here comes the catch.
Enough. There you go.
Flood of frost. Eye for an
Still able to produce quite a bit of energy recharge, which is great. Because that's kind of how I set Yolan to be, to help give energy to the whole team.
crush.
And then Beidou is kind of working in a very similar manner as well. But having them together is not the power of Beulah
Barbados.
and Jean at the same time.
Game's up. One's over.
That's why I have literally just enough energy
More speed.
with a cycle. I think this should be the last one. Turn around. Oh, it's a boss. Okay. Should have expected that.
Power that ended.
Haven't fought this guy for a while.
Wind, hear me. Here comes the catch.
Uh-oh.
More speed. Beg for mercy. Vengeance will be mine. I condemn you. To ashes.
Me? Not enough? It's fine. It's fine, it's fine.
Shudder. Barbados.
Use this now.
Gotcha. Game's up. Fun's over. Beg for mercy.
What? Here.
Crush.
Not enough.
Freeze.
Trying to put enough for this.
Eye for an eye.
Oh, could have finished it with a bigger bang if I got it a little bit sooner. Just a teeny bit of way to get enough energy. Like 95% of the way, but it's okay. That's what happens when you have a kind of impromptu team. But that should be enough anyways to collect all the rewards for that particular part. Ooh, that's a lot. All that. Thank you. Wait, what was this? This was to boost up the bow that I just got. Okay. Where'd you got the bow here? Oh, didn't see that. Okay, so there's one more part left. And after this, I should be pretty much caught up with the event. Yeah, I think after this, then I'll be able to call it a night. So I should probably won't have enough time for anything else afterwards. Okay, I should probably check the rules for this. All party members will have to recuperate for round 1. There's time to not be able to deploy it again for 1 round. Okay. So this is like one of the order rules, right? So I can switch between 2 teams. So I can kind of always play with just my Abyss teams. Let's go with... Let's see if there's anything special up here. Oh, Zhao's here. And Kazuha. Yeah, I kind of don't like using Sharon characters because they're not built the way I would prefer. I tend to like to use my own characters if possible. Yeah, I imagine if you don't have many characters to play around with, then yeah, definitely go for it. Especially if there are characters you want to try. For me, I think I'm good. Just stick to my this team. Do this. Okay. That's not as great. For all my current characters, increase all party members a mental skill. And burst by 1, that's good. Oh, that's actually really good. I'll grab that. This team's all about Electro. Man, this set of cards is gonna make like Raiden like super powerful. Everything's all about elemental burst critting and like reduce resistance. Okay, see how crazy this is gonna be. Oh, see that coming. Totally missed.
Crush! Blood of frost! I condemn you! Beg for mercy! Illusion shattered! I swear by my sword! Now you shall perish!
Easy. It is like the full power of this team in the first place, which I'm also used to playing.
There is no power that ended up crush! Vengeance will be mine! Eye for an eye!
Just like electricity, explosions, ice explosions. Oh, that was quick.
More speed.
Heart mode, please.
Illusion shattered.
Actually, gonna use this first. Might as well. And we're wrong person.
To oblivion.
It would have been greater if they were actually next to each other. Ouch, where did that come from? Oh, you.
Eyes on me! Shudder! Blood of frost! I condemn you! Beg for mercy!
I want to try to be in the middle of all of them. Oh, that didn't kill them.
There is no escape!
Shoot. There we go. I mistimed that. It's okay.
Wind, hear me!
They're both gone.
Eternal!
Yeah, I've been through worse. You guys are definitely got nothing on me.
Eyes on me! Shudder! Freeze to the core! Rack and ruin!
Yep, they're all in timeout. So now I could bring my other crew. Sure, let's grab Venti in this one. And then equip Stratagem. Attack speed, okay. I don't do much plunging unless I had Kazuha or Zhao, but I don't have either one. I can't really take the plunging. Take the normal attack. Good damage, sure. Oh, a lot of damage where you lose health, which is fine. Let's go ahead and start with this group. More health, because I do want to make this more fun.
Here we go. Time for takeoff.
Alright, should have avoided. Use the Ventees first before using this, but it's okay.
Take flight. Embrace the ice.
Oh, that was quick. There will be more. I don't have enough life for me. It's okay. Maybe the next round I'll be better.
Let's go. Shake it and stir it. Now, brace yourselves. Think you can get away?
Quietly now. Game's up. Fun's over.
Kamisato out. Sumetsu.
That's it? Really? Okay. Well, this is the third round. The third round is supposed to be the hardest, right?
You can bully me.
Huh? There we go.
Gotcha. Here comes the catch.
Whirling snow. Embrace the ice.
Oh, that's nothing either. Those are all weak. Maybe that team's just too strong now. I'll just go ahead and use my other team again. Start a boss on this one. Pyro Reg is fine. This should be fine. I think it might help a bit if I have water. It probably does, actually. Okay, fine. Instead of Beidou, I'll use Xingqiu. I mean, the whole point of getting Elan in the first place was so that Xingqiu could be on the opposite team. Okay, then let's go ahead and equip. And do pledging attacks. Crit rate. You do some normal attacks, sure. Swirl. I don't really focus on animals so much in this team. This isn't really a elemental skill team either. Don't have much choice. I think this is probably the best I can go with. Let's start. Yeah, this team is usually the hard hitting team. It's really rare for them to have issues with anything.
Illusion shattered.
Let me weave you a bit.
Crush. More speed.
Actually, should have started with Raiden first. It's okay.
Shine down.
I'm almost there.
No, my sword.
Oh, I'm actually done. Well, that wasn't much. Definitely those enemies would have been better to have Venti versus the last round, but it's okay.
Illusion shattered. Rain cutter.
Oh, I have enough to do this now.
Will be mine.
I figured that would be it. Okay, well, the last one is a boss, right? So this would be more challenging.
Shine down! Rain outlines your fate. Witness! Barbados, guide us. Now you shall perish!
Oh, that's totally nothing. Did I play like an easy mode or something? I swear. That was like too easy. That. Let's check.
A blade.
No, it looks like I actually got everything, so that was the hardest difficulty they could throw at me. But, I mean, I guess if I wanted something more challenging, that I should just go to the Spiral Abyss, right? But that's something I would do on another day. On the bright side is, looks like we do get quite a bit of primo gems for this event, so it's definitely something everybody should be able to do. Especially how easy I kind of went through it, right? This should be easy for everybody else as well. Okay. At this point, I think I have enough resin for one domain. So I'll do that before I call it night. I'm just trying to remember. It's over here, right? I have to go. This one? Oh, not that one. I think it is this one. Yeah, this is the one I need to go. We do one round of this, then we'll call it night. Forgot what was in this domain again? This is mainly thunder. I remember telling myself if I had a crowd controller, then this would probably be easier. So this should do. Yeah, surprisingly enough, Venti and Yolan actually works really well together. So I kind of imagine that Kazuha would do just as good as well.
There you are, eavesdropper. Take Aster! Look at you, Foodale. Let's play. Think you can get away?
Take it easy.
Enough? That was enough.
Take flight.
Yeah, I'm kind of dying, so I didn't really need to use my burst right there. Kayaka. How much damage I was doing. Yeah, I really didn't need to use my burst at all. So they're just too weak for them to be worthy of my Kayaka burst. Kind of now that I'm starting to get used to Yulal even more, I'm kind of excited to do trials. Not trials, Spiral Abyss. But yeah, it is getting really late. I do have work tomorrow, so I think I need to call it a night. I wish I could play more. Not only more of this, but othering as well. Okay, but at least with all that crazy amount of dialogue done from the event today, I definitely should have more time for other things the next time I stream. So the next time I stream, though, might have a little collab to do. Some Back 4 Blood. I did miss out. We didn't do it last week because we didn't have everybody, people to do it yesterday. But I think if might have that being done early tomorrow, and afterwards I might be able to stream other things like Uttering and Genshin. So yeah, that's some things to look forward for tomorrow. It's gonna be. I'm gonna have to kind of do things as I go. So I can't promise to do all three. Obviously, I feel like anytime I overpromise like that, it never ever goes well. I only ever get like 1 or 2 of the things done if I do 3, or even when I do 2, I only get 1 things done. So don't expect so much, right? I'll do whatever I can. But yeah, just be on the lookout. If you're looking forward to one of those things, you just need to subscribe either on YouTube or Twitch, and whenever I pop up with the game you want to watch me play, it'll tell you. So I'll see you guys there. For now, you guys have a good night. NoukonNeko signing out. Bye bye.